Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is PD Proudlock to do a review of the game last night between Manchester United against Newcastle United. 3-2 defeat it was to us, but it was a heartbreaking defeat in my opinion. We went 2-0 up in like 10 minutes in the game. Second half, when it was about 70 minutes, we give away a stupid free kick and it then cost us. Yeah. But first half, Newcastle were in absolute dreamland throughout the game. And like, great ball through from Perez into Kennedy, and who buried it with his left foot. And wow, De Gea was beating all ends up on that. And what a start that was for Newcastle. But that was the Kennedy we saw from last season, I would say. And Perez looked a different player, I thought, yesterday. That's because he had a new person playing with him. Mutu was on the start and he dropped out Hosselu. And it looked better. It did look better. Yeah. And then Shelvey whips a ball in and then it lands to the feet of Mutu, who then spins away from his man and buried it for 2-0 inside 10 minutes. And you think, bloody hell, Newcastle are in dreamland. Manchester United have had a shocker here. And it was an absolute false performance in the first half from Manchester United. It was absolutely dreadful, I've got to say about that. My God, they were all over the place, particularly defensive-wise. So yeah, and boos going in at half-time is what I'd say. It's before that, we get a free kick, which was then headed away, but then it managed to go to Lascelles' head, and then Mutu could add a third before... could have added his second, and Newcastle could have been 3-0 up at half-time. So Newcastle could have been more than 2-0 up in the first half. And Shelvey, I remember, hit a long-range shot as well, just outside the box, which was good save by David De Gea. De Gea has been bailing Manchester United out a lot of the time, so Manchester United were probably very lucky just to go in at 2-0 down at half-time. Yeah. And we get also another thing before half-time is we get another free kick, which was then whipped away, which was then taken by Shelvey on the left-hand side, which comes off Ashley Young, off his arm of all time, wasn't given a penalty, wasn't given a corner either. It was a goal kick from the referee. Anthony Taylor. Absolute joke of a referee, in my opinion. Well, I haven't seen a decent referee for a very, very long time, in my opinion. And that's when you thought VAR was needed at that particular point. Because that was a handball. And if he's not going to give a penalty, he's got to give a corner. Did not give that. So yeah, a lot of people thought it was the referee handed Manchester United the victory in the second half. Particularly Alan Shearer thought so wise. Because there was a mistake the referee did. He did not give a penalty, which was a penalty. Newcastle could have been up 3-0 at half-time, and that could have put more misery and decked Manchester United's confidence even more. The second half comes out, and Manchester United do have a great chance through Pogba, which was then saved by Dubravka. And then Matic missed an absolute sitter after that. And you're thinking, my God, we got away with that one. Until then, Diarmi gives a stupid free kick away. And then Mata, who came on in the first half of Bailly, who I think went off with an injury, manages to bury the free kick. Dubravka beating in his new near post, so he'd be disappointed with that one. But Manchester United did throw on Fellaini straight into the second half of the game, and they did bring Sanchez later on. So it looks like Mata, Fellaini and Sanchez were game changers when they come onto the pitch, I thought. Yeah. So, and then we conceded another goal, a second goal. Manchester United get the equaliser. It was a great one too between Martial and Pogba. And then Martial beat Dubravka at his near post again. Yeah. So again, frustrating, beaten at the near post again. And you're thinking, oh my God, we've thrown this away. And you're thinking, are we going to get the third? Or we are chucking in the towel here? Manchester United ended up getting their third goal, and you're thinking, oh, it was absolutely heartbreaking in the end. The ball was whipped in by Ashley Young, and Alexis Sanchez gets his header on it. 3-2. Manchester United have completely turned around with 20 minutes to go throughout the game. When defence went to sleep in that part of the game, when Manchester United scored their free kick, there was the warning signs. Yeah. And I thought the substitutions we brung on were wrong. Murphy, I was okay with that one. He did take Kennedy off, and apparently Kennedy off was currently a little bit of an injury. So he did bring Murphy on, which was all right, but he brings Hosselu on. Again, do not rate him. But I suppose we didn't have another striker on the bench because Rondon was out injured. So, fair enough. But Atsu he brings on, who's had a dire start of the season, and I really didn't understand me why he brought Atsu on. The whole thing changes. So I'm sorry. Players like Atsu, Hosselu need to be moved on when it comes to the January transfer window, which, I'm sorry, they're not good enough to play for this club anymore. So they need to be moved on, because I think that's what cost for the game. The wrong substitutions, in my opinion. Let me know what you think. Manchester United fans, let me know what you think as well. A lot of fans of yours said they didn't deserve the victory because of the joke of the performance. But it looks like Alexis Sanchez has so far kept Mourinho's job alive at the minute. So looks like Mourinho's job is safe now for the moment. But there's a lot of rumours he could still get the sack, but we shall find out about that. But yeah, let me know what you think, as I said in the comments below. Heartbreaking it was at the end. Chucking that away. But much better performance it has been in the other games that we've had. So I think we really have a good chance to get a victory against Brighton in just under 2 weeks, because next week is the international break, which I cannot be bothered with. So hopefully this international break flies over, get back to the Premier League, and hope we can beat Brighton, because I think we can. Go with Mutu again, there's an opportunity. As I said, Perez looked a different player when Mutu was playing, because it had not been working with him and Hosselu playing, and I thought Perez did very well. Manquillo was at left back the day because Dummett unfortunately didn't pass a fitness test, but I thought Manquillo did all right in my opinion. Kennedy looked back to himself than he was last season, so hopefully we can see more of that. So yeah, we're still without a win so far this season, but I am feeling confident we can beat Brighton in just under 2 weeks' time. As I said, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment on what you thought, as I said. And if you're new and haven't checked me out, please hit the subscribe button. And I shall see you all later. I'm still feeling it from last night. But, as I said, Brighton in just under 2 weeks. Let's hope we can beat them.